But Horowitz is coming back again. Currently, he's working on a documentary about his life that will premiere in concert halls and theaters in November, and those who have heard him perform for this film say he is playing better now than in many, many years. Well, back in 1977, we filmed a rare profile of this extraordinary man.
When I'm on the stage, I'm one person. When I'm out of the stage, I'm another person.
When you're on the stage...
When I'm on the stage, I feel I'm a king. I'm a king.
On the stage?
Yes, nobody has to interfere with him because I have something to do and I have to bring the best which is in me. Sometimes I do it better, sometimes less good, like any human being.
They say that Horowitz's fingers can do anything on the keyboard impossible for others to do. Is this?
It's not true.
Not true.
It's just the opposite.
What do you mean?
I hear the others, I think they do something which I cannot do.
You're still learning. You're still...
All the time. All the time.
And you still want to prove to the people out there.
I prove to myself that I can do it. If I cannot do it, I will not be on the stage.
There are several things about a Horowitz concert that are unique. It's not just the music. They don't need paid advertising, and they will not accept mail orders. Why? Because a Horowitz concert regularly sells out at the box office just hours after it's announced. And always, as here at Chicago's Orchestra Hall in November, the maestro schedules his concerts for Sunday afternoons at 4 o'clock.
You see, I find that in big towns, the public is very tired after the whole day of work. The husbands are coming home after 6 o'clock with terrible traffic like New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, and so on, name it. And the concert starts at 8 o'clock. The wife pushed them, you know, go to concert, it's already 6:30, 7 now. So they go to concert, they are tired, they're exhausted, and they sleep.
Worked enough.
Vladimir Horowitz has been performing since the age of 16. He was a huge success in Europe before coming to the United States. He has never known failure.
You should take one more bow.
Maybe.
Yes.
However, he has had his difficult years. He interrupted his career twice voluntarily. In 1953, he announced that he was depressed, tired of the pressures of touring, and that he was going to stop playing concerts for a while. It was 12 years before he played in public again. And then the rumors began.
And then the rumors began, I'm in a crazy house.
He's institutionalized, he's afraid of the piano.
Listen,
Horowitz has gone mad.
But listen, in those 10 years, I did 6, 7 records. How can I get mad if I made the recording? No.
But how did the rumors start?
You see, America likes bad news. They don't like good news. The headlines are always bad news. You sell the paper. If it's a good news, you don't sell the paper.
Good or bad, is it important to you that people talk about Horowitz?
No.
Honest.
You know that when the people stop me on the street, when they stop me all the time, I always tell that there's a mistake. I look like Horowitz, but I am not Horowitz. Oh, just pardon me, I'm sorry.
Is there jealousy among top performers?
Yes.
There is?
Unfortunately, it is.
Are you jealous of anybody?
I was always happy to hear something above me. It always gave me inspiration. It always gave me some incentive to do something myself. If somebody gets more money, best luck, please. I don't care.
If somebody gets more money, you tell me one other solo performer in classical music who gets 80% of the gross, which is what Vladimir Horowitz gets.
But I didn't do it my whole life. After 50 years playing, I got this.
You get 3 times as much as any other classical performer today, I am told. And you smile when I tell you that because you know it's the truth and you're proud.
I'm not proud, but it is so.
Thank you.
The professed king on stage also travels like one. He always brings on tour his own food, cooking utensils, purified water, and piano. Also with him is his wife of 44 years, Wanda, daughter of the famed conductor, Arturo Toscanini. To Horowitz, do you talk frankly when he plays well and when he plays not so well?
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, yes.
She does.
Yes.
She's not always right, but she talks.
No,
But
seriously.
most of the time I'm right.
Wanda is both companion and advisor, on tour and at home in their New York City townhouse.
The best thing for me to judge him is when I'm upstairs and he plays here in this living room. You can hear better because you don't see the personality of the artist. You just hear the sound, and that is the real truth.
And so he practices, what, 3 or 4 hours a day?
Oh, no, an hour and a half, 2 at the maximum.
Really?
Oh, yes.
And you're upstairs?
I'm upstairs.
And you listen?
I listen.
And then you come down and criticize?
And I come down here and not criticize, I give advice.
And you pay attention, Maestro?
Don't say no.
I will say sometimes.
Well, sometimes.
No, I'm quite serious about this.
No, I think her, yes, because she knows me ups and downs. You know, after all, she heard me for 40, how many years?
44. No, more, 46.
Yeah, because before the match,
Before the match, yes.
she knows my playing, you know, so she can judge.
In the 12 years that he didn't play,
Yeah.
in the 12 years
Yeah.
from 1953 to
Oh, I
65,
was in this room very happy.
you were in this room very happy.
Very happy.
And you, Madame?
Not so happy.
But you stayed here.
Oh, yes, I did. You know what happened when he played fine in 1965?
What?
He came out, and there was a big line of people on both sides of Carnegie Hall, and somebody said, "Oh, Mr. Horowitz, we stood in line all night." And I said, "You know what? I stood in line for 12 years.
It must have been a difficult 12 years for you.
Yeah, because you see, from time to time he would say, "I will never play again." I said, "Fine, very fine." And my heart was sinking to my feet. But I would say, "Fine, fine, if you
The
don't
only
want to
thing
play."
I was doing the records, as I told you before.
Yes, you keep saying you were doing the records. The
But that-
fact is you did not face the public for 12 years.
Yeah.
Yes, a department.
And on one occasion, I'm told, you didn't leave the house for 2 years, and you almost never left his side.
For 6 months, I never went out of his house, the first 6 months.
And you've been playing more concerts the last 2 years,
3.
3,
Yeah.
Oh,
than in
good,
years and years and years.
Oh,
Why?
yes.
Why?
Because I start to feel that I'm afraid to tell that,
What's that?
that the public enjoyed.
Of course, the public.
See,
enjoys.
the public enjoyed and they like me.
I get the impression that this is a kind of a happy, pleasant, I mean, there's music and there's jokes and there's card playing and there's,
Well,
right?
I have
absolutely.
sense of humor.
Yes.
So
You have
have
a
I.
one,
So have I. He doesn't think so, but I have sense of humor. To be married to an artist for 44 years, you have to have sense of humor.
but he is an entertaining man to be with.
It's very funny, because sometimes it's very childish. You know when?
Childish?
Yes, he likes to do pranks. You know, for instance, you go to bed and you go in, suddenly there's a brush there. You know.
In your bed?
In my bed, yes.
This anniversary, this 50th anniversary, is important to you, isn't it?
50th anniversary is important to me for America, yes.
You love this country.
I
don't
love
you?
this country.
Do you love this country enough, Maestro, to respond to a request for you to play something that you haven't played in many, many years? in public?
Yeah, but I don't know it. I
You
don't...
know what I'm going to ask you.
Yes, I know, because they ask me all the time.
The Stars and Stripes Forever. You
see-
played that back in 1940
45.
on the I Am an American Day,
That's right.
Central Park.
I like this march, but it's very hackneyed and badly played by the bands, because they play 3 times as fast, because, you know, military march is a walking march.
Yes.
Tam, tam, da, 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 dum, dum, but you cannot play da, 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 you don't walk like that. The soldiers don't
Right.
walk like that. So they completely spoil the thing, because it's much more classic than it is.
Are you
Because-
enough of a patriot?
No, I forgot that. I
You-
didn't play
come
for.
on, you
I
haven't
didn't play
forgotten
20.
it.
I tell you, I don't know it. But I have to remember. It's so difficult.
I'm sure that it's
Michael
difficult.
Affin. Go ahead. Go,
At the end?
Go on from there.
How long, Maestro, has it been? 20 years?
30.
30 years since you've played that. How much of this goes on in the household here?
What do you mean, honey?
I mean people just sitting around and talking and playing the piano and drinking some coffee and some brandy.
There
And...
5, 6 people here.
Last night.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, it's difficult. There's a beautiful waltz. I don't know, maybe you heard somewhere. I could play it in a restaurant. You know, in a dinner hour.
Who'll we get to play a little fiddle with you, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Somebody. We'll get Yasha. You really love to play the piano, don't you, Maestro? I mean, you love to play the piano.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure.
And you love to listen. Maestro, tell me something.
Oh,
50th anniversary. Over.
I didn't play one.
Wait. 50th anniversary. Over.
C'était pas mal.
No, c'est pas mal. After that, then what?
So I go to Japan.
You're going to Japan. This is just the beginning of the second 50 years.
Or Europe.
In other words, you have no intention whatsoever of retiring.
Oh, my God, no.